Man, do we have a big case. We have a few things to talk about. So, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Truth Center. To the board. Wait for some people to see if anybody comes in here. You guys, I'm starting to get like the worst headache from not having. Hi, Maria. I have a headache from not having my coffee this morning. I keep happened here. We're at home, no caffeine. Yeah, I slept good though. I was good thing I had saved this PM gummy thing, and I ate that, took my medicine, and then I passed out, and then I didn't wake up till this morning. I was feeling really tired for a few weeks, then I realized I was drinking decaffeinated tea. Oh shit. Oh yeah, that would do it to you. Absolutely. Yep. Oh my god, yeah, so as soon as I know I have a headache is when I don't have my caffeine. Because I really don't drink caffeine other than coffee. The rest of that stuff I drink, like my Diet Dr. Pepper, that doesn't have caffeine in it. And neither does my green tea. That doesn't have. And Maria, thank you. Mom, I have anemia, which is, I guess, low iron. My vitamin D is low due to the fact that I can't really be in the sun. I'm not even supposed to tan because the thing is, if I get sunburn, what usually happens to me first is I get really burnt, and then I peel, and then I tan. But it takes a while for that tan to come through. But I do tan. It's just I'm not allowed to. I haven't tanned in a long time. But I do tan when I do get burnt. But I have to get really burnt first. And then, yes, I drink coffee all day long. Me too, girlfriend. I actually did a bad. I had to do a test. I had to fast this morning, so I had to go and get some lab work done. So it's just starting to feel like I used to drink energy drinks, Maria. I used to drink. My hubby likes the coffee monsters. I do once in a while, but I prefer if I'm gonna drink. Excuse me, the 0-calorie ones. I really like the ones that have no sugar, and the ones with less sugar, they have less carbonation type stuff in it. Like the Green Monster is like yuck. I drink the Red Bulls or Rentless. I've heard of the Red Bulls. We have them. I can't drink the Red Bulls due to makes my heart flutter. Monsters don't do that to me, but Monsters also, I drank the 0-calorie ones, like the light. Or if, because of the Red Bulls, I just can't do the Red Bulls. They make my heart flutter. My boyfriend drinks the Green Monster, and I will drink the Red Bull occasionally. Yeah, see, I can't. The Red Bull just makes my heart flutter. Like, I'll just feel. That's it. Other than coffee and espresso shots. I do like my espresso shots. My turbo. When I worked at Dunkin' Donuts or when I worked at Tim Hortons, I was very, very. I drank that shit all day long. Like, I could drink iced coffee all day long. I could drink hot coffee. Like, look at me right now. Like, who does this? I mean, I have 2 drinks right now. I have hot coffee. Well, I took my medicine this morning, and then I realized, shit, I can't have anything to drink. And I took my film this morning, and that has like a really bad, nasty taste to it. Unless you have the citrusy ones, then those are a little bit better. I took my medicine, and so I had to sit there this whole time. And this lady was taking forever. Like, you could have done all your paperwork later and just got me in, let me do my thing, signed for me to do it, because, like, they had all my insurance stuff on file and everything. But I don't know if she had to go in specifically type in what. The last time I got the x-rays, I was drinking about 6 cans a day, where I've lost weight from not drinking. I really don't care for Diet Coke, but I'll drink it if I have to drink it. It's buffering bad for me. Oh no. Well, let's see if I can, because I'm on my phone, and I know I have unlimited data. Ow, I dropped you. Shit, let me move some of this out of the way. I don't know what that is. Nope, I'm not gonna sit now. Why don't you want to sit right? I guess you could sit like that for now. Doesn't really matter. Pop. So, if I try to only drink maybe 1 to 2 pops a day. I'd rather have my green tea, or I have been trying to drink water. Shoot, which reminds me, I think I left my. We go. Rewind a bit. I don't know why it does like sometimes. It'll say I don't even know what you guys see. Do you guys see a cool design? I see the comments. I see the title up here. I see there's a little box up there that has like a count. I think they have that as a subscriber count. I see the little. Maybe this would be better if I had a computer. You know. I really want to get that computer. Oh, thank you, Maria G, for the Yeah, the sound keeps cutting out, but then it comes back. I have no idea. Can you go out and then come back in completely and see if that works? Because I don't have a buffering thing. I can try to. I hate technology, especially when I'm new and I don't know really much either, because I'm still learning myself, girlfriend. So, I'm just not good with technology, and this stupid StreamYard. Today is the only time I've had trouble. Really? I'm gonna put my glasses on. Oh, look at you. Whatever. Okay, so should we do... What do you guys want to do first? Do we want to do... This little missing girl, though, has been really heavy on me right now. I was going to try to pull up my YouTube and see what it's doing here. I hope everybody likes this. I'm back. Let's try it again. Yay! I hope everybody likes the little inspiring quote for today. And then I also put one of my... The truth is out. Yes, only today. Yeah, only today stuff is going to act up. Only today on my neighborhood today. Only today. So I was trying to see what this actually looks like. Look, I just see color bars.
On my neighborhood today.
Oh God.
Only today. So I was trying to see what this actually looks like.
Did you get your thumbnails for the planet? No, I need to have her do true crime versus plant. I can't remember. How did you say that? Yesterday you wrote it so freaking perfect. I got the computer mouse, by the way, so thank you very much. I'm hoping to get the computer. So we'll see. I hope. Even if somebody could, like, send, those Amazon gift cards would be wonderful, because like I said, I do have some money to put towards it. If I get the refurnished one, I'd rather have the non-furnished one. You said open my Messenger real quick. Okay, let's go open up Messenger. Let's see. What do we got here? Did you make them or did Megan? I didn't want to bug her. Not Megan. I didn't want to bug Maggie because I know she said she was in Spain. Oh my God. I love you to death. I'm not sure if that one will get us in trouble though. Go check. This one's just what worries me. That's the only one. But the other ones are, I love it. I love them. Environmental crime scene. Oh my God, I love it. I love it, Maria. You made these. They're perfect. I love them. And then I got all your cases. God, girl, you're going to keep me busy for the longest time here. This is the worst I've seen in the UK. Ooh, child and... Ooh, that one's going to have to be on the next topic. I like that one. Oh, is this that... It's not. Come on, pull up. She will add Maria G. Yes, with the boy. Yes, it's lovely. Maggie Pie did it. Aww. Maria, thank you though, because you went out. Oh yeah, that's the article. Oh wait, did you find more? Was there more? Oh no, this is just a big O. Yeah, I haven't heard anything else. Nothing new about that one. But thank you. I love them. I just didn't want to... Because she said she was in Spain. Yes, I know. I annoy her. Aww. True Crime Against the Planet. Yes. I do have that website saved. So maybe since today we're going to go over a couple of things. For sure. I'm going to save these right now, though. I'm definitely going to save this one. Of course, I clicked the wrong button and did the wrong one here. So, save image. And we're going to love that one. Okay, so, you guys ready? Alright. I'm not really ready for this. This is a big one. I'll ask her to alter the one with the boy. No problem. Aw, you don't have to. I just kidding. I mean, we can try to use it. I just, I thank you being my inspirational motivation, and, so I'm happy for that. I'm really glad that you are a part of my journey on YouTube. Okay, so the first thing we'll go over, I have a video. I have 2 clips of 2 different cases. But since this little girl is missing, we will do her first because she's been on my radar now. She keeps popping up. Her name is Tanya Hart. Now, the file on the Cleveland police thing has her listed as... Oh no, she goes. I think the website has her listed as maybe it was on page 6. I think it was. Maybe not. I lost her. How did I? There she is. Okay. So the website lists this girl, or trying to get your case out here. Oops, timber. Missing in this District 4. The website says she's 17 years old. However, another site lists her at being 16. She has been missing for a total of 402 days. This is the picture of her. She is right here. Oops, I'm trying to squish my paper there. She's right here. She's been missing for 402, and it says she's 17. However, now, I do also want to let you guys know, if you guys remember the 3 girls, the Cleveland girls, one of the girls, Amanda Berry, I don't know if I remember telling you guys about Amanda Berry. She has become one of those, she's become like an advocate, does a lot of fundraising, does work with some kind of corporation or organization for the missing. I haven't noted here. Amanda Berry, the victim of the 3 girls that were held captive in Cleveland. Missing 22, updated June 22nd, 2022 at 11:24. This story has been corrected, the spelling of her last name, and it's Fox and Berry committed to helping find the missing. So Amanda Berry has participated in finding the missing, and she was a victim of herself of being held captive for over 10 years. An inspiration she is, yes, of course, yes. So it's really sad that, this little missing girl is out here, and then you have somebody who has been missing for a decade, and it just shows that miracles do happen. I mean, there's a positive story out of the Cleveland girls. I know it's kind of impossible to really. So, what Amanda Berry has went through. I'm just really glad that when I read that, I thought that was really good. Let's see, where did that thing go? Let me go back. So, it says here that she's 16 years old. Anyone with any information is to call 216-623-3138. It does say she's 16, and she does have a nose ring. And this, like I said, this is found from Fox. I do believe this is like Fox News. Is that what it says? Yeah, Fox 8. So, Fox 8 and Amanda Berry are, I think Amanda Berry also has like an organization set up. I do believe there's a Oh, she was in the Orange is the New Black. She's a little blonde. I can't remember her name, but she's played in a lot of things. So that is one of the missing kids that I decided that kept pulling my attention. Hopefully we can type that little girl's name in. And so many different, like on Google, and nothing would come up. And I'm just, why? And then she on here, but like I said, they don't give you like any like whereabouts or possibly like where they went missing, where they went missing from, none of that. It's just cut dried, their name, case number, and I have had luck with the little girl back to typing her case number in the Google search. So some of them are trying to find. I do hope we can find her. With Amanda Berry, and we're to call Cleveland Police with any information again at 216-623-3138 is the number for there. And that case is Hurt, Hurt, Taiyanna, Taiyanna. So, now we got that one out of the way. That's so sad. There's just too many. Now, I did want to go over a lie. There's another thing I wanted to go over. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Okay. That would really be a blessing for me. I am trying to get the pink laptop on Amazon. I'm even willing to get the refurnished one. I do have some Amazon gift cards on there, so if anybody would like me or would like to help me get the computer, I would greatly really appreciate it. I am new. I am trying really hard. I'm not asking for somebody to pay the whole thing. I'm just asking for a little bit of help because, like I said, I do have a little bit of money towards it. I'm even willing to get the refurnished one. And any donations or blessings is what we call them, blessings, would be wonderful. Like I said, I'm new and I'm really, really trying hard. And I think StreamYards would work properly too if I had a computer. The tablet's video is not that great to do it from a tablet. I can do my research and information and stuff like that, but without the computer, I really can't, do the share screen with you guys, do all that. So, I really would like to get that. So I just wanted to put that out there. If it has anything to do with being essayed or has anything to do with domestic violence, that is hard on me. So, you blessing me does at the end of the tunnel. I'm not just doing this for nothing, and at least, we're about to talk about one in just a moment. This lady's name is Leslie Marva Adams. One of the cases, it says resolved, but it's really not resolved. And this is why I say that. And this is what we're going to go over this one for. She's been missing since 10/21 of 2005. She's missing from Lilburn, Georgia. She's classified as endangered and missing. Distinguishing characters, African American. So these are the details and disappearance of this lady, Miss Adams. Yes. So Miss Adams disappeared from Lilburn, Georgia on October 21st, 2005. In May 2007, her skeletal remains were found in the woods along Interstate 85. Okay, for one to be found, thank you, Miss Maria. Mwah. Aw, you don't have to, honey. You've been supporting me this whole time. I couldn't, no. I don't. You do enough for me. You help me build my cases. You inspire me to keep going. And you're just the best. I love you to death, girlfriend. But what gets me is, how can anybody just leave somebody on an interstate? I don't understand that. It's like, these killers and these people that commit these awful crimes, I mean, there's some criminals that, preserve their, their prey, or, I've seen a lot of Lifetime movies in my life, and a lot of criminal shows, and there was, like, Criminal Minds, they had trigger warning, yes, this gets graphic, like, Criminal Minds always had, those predators that would dress their unalived ones, and like, there's so many different types of murderers and different types of thrills that people get. Sometimes they get thrilled by it, they're raged by it. It's just, when it comes to serial killers and just, killing somebody your first time, I don't know what goes through their heads, but it's like, you're going to leave their body on the interstate. Now, how long her body sat on the interstate, it doesn't list, but you'd think somebody would see that body ahead of time. Like, on the interstates, they are wide open. They have no soul. You're absolutely right, Maria G. So, her skeletal remains were found in the woods along Interstate 85 in Franklin County, Georgia. They were identified in March 2008. Her death is considered a homicide, and her remains under investigation. Investigation agency is, let me click on it, but okay. It doesn't give a number to call or nothing, and say if you've seen or you know anything about it. I guess you would have to just probably call, I don't know. You think it would give you this brought me to some article, some news article, and it's got all over it. I'm sorry, but what Trump did, he provoked that riot. He really did. By telling them to all go there, of course, something bad's gonna happen. So, Leslie, I didn't get to show you guys a picture of her. This is Leslie. Pretty woman, pretty girl. Murdered, and we don't know why. They do have a lot of solved ones as well. Well, not really solved, but they say updated. Like, this one says resolved. Yeah, you might have found her remains, but you didn't get no type of closure. The family doesn't know who did it, why. So they can't be coming out with resolved. Like, why would it say resolved when really it's not, though? Because she's still missing. So it's just sad, because there's a lot of them that are missing. Chronological cases. Chronological. So let's go That's 1960. Trying to find like a little bit of a newer one. Because my other two little stories are short. 1944, 1945. Jesus. Oh, let's go to 2020s. It says pre-1960s. Holy crap. Alright, so we have a lot of this gentleman's name is James Aaron Barksdale. Missing from 01 of 2020 from Missouri, Kansas City, Missouri. He is 39 years old. Height and weight is 5'9", 160. He is 42 years old. African American, male, black hair, eyes. Barksdale was last seen in Kansas City, Missouri on January 1st of 2020. He has never been heard from again. Few details are available in his case. Investigating agency is going to be the Kansas City Police Department at 816-234-5000. So it doesn't say classification is missing. Again, that's what he looks like. So if we have anybody in Missouri, Kansas, sad. And then we have another girl's. It is something about Court TV and Kaylee Gonzalez's father. Okay, but this case is about her name is Kristen Marie Galvin. She is very, very pretty. I want to say I've seen her before. Spring, Texas. So I have not seen her before. This is the pretty girl. Let me go this way so you guys can see the pictures. Now you can tell they kept up to date with their pictures, you know, what they're supposed to do. Now it says Kristen Sierra 2020 age progression to 18. Sierra 2022 and Arian Jackson and Young Corlin. Missing since January 2nd, 2020. Missing from Springs, Texas. Classification is endangering. Height and weight is 135 is her weight. Her height is 5'6". Hispanic female with blonde hair, hazel eyes. Kristen has a small tattoo of a heart on her ankle. On her ankle. Oh, this is a long one. Kristen was last seen at her grandmother's home in Spring, Texas on January 2nd, 2020. She has never been heard again. She has disappeared from home once previously with a boyfriend, Arian Jackson. a rapper based in Houston. Texas. His stage name is Young Corlin. Jackson turned out to be a pimp who sex trafficked dozens of women and girls, including Kristen, in a house on Bissonnet Street in Houston. The victims were ordered to earn $1,000 a day and endured threats and drugs and beatings. The youngest was 14 years old. Oh my God. Kristen was rescued a week and a half later and returned to her parents in spring. But just 2.5 weeks after her rescue, she had went missing again. Jackson says he doesn't know where her whereabouts are or what happened to her. Investigators believe Kristen may still be in Texas and may have been trafficked a second time. A witness reported, oh my God. This poor girl was trafficked once and they believe she was trafficked again. For the second time. Witnesses reported seeing a photo on her website known for advertising sexual services. She may frequent the Bissonnet area of Houston, Texas. She also may be in the Atlanta, Georgia area. A prostitution ad for her was reportedly seen online in the Atlanta's area in March 2021. A photo of Jackson is posted with the case summary in February 2023, and he was sentenced to 27 years in prison after pleading guilty to the offense of HTing minors with the force of fraud, coercion. His own mother had been a prostitute and sentenced. He cried and told the judge he had never had a fair chance in life. The prosecution alleged he had continued to traffic women even after his arrest via cell phones that he had smuggled into jail. Oh my God. This sick fucker. Excuse my language. But long after you're arrested, you smuggle in cell phones and you go back to your old ways. But you said you've never had a fair life in your lifetime. That makes no sense, buddy. Sounds like you got caught and now you're just trying to make excuses. I'm sure you probably had, a rough life. I give you that. But not enough to do that and be the ring operator. And then only got sentenced 27 years in prison. He should have been sentenced to life. We all know he probably murdered girls. Prosecution. Okay, so at the time of her disappearance, Kristen was a good student and on her school juniors ROTC and drill team. Her case remains unsolved. And so you're telling me that this guy only got 27 years and he's not speaking? It's time to start asking questions to him. It's time to put a firecracker in his asshole. That's what we gotta start doing to these people. Start doing some rough torturing to them and get them talking. Do like what the I remember watching this supposedly scary movie. I think it was called Hostel Hostel something like 1, 2, and 3, and she cuts the guys. She was kidnapped and was marked or something, and for her to escape, she cut the dudes' thingies off and fed them to the dog, and then she became the ringleader of it. It was some crazy. It was some really old. It was kind of. It's kind of old, but that's just nuts. Like, why can't we just start putting firecracker in people's assholes? That's what I want to know. Like, you would think, just as her case remains unsolved, Montgomery County Sheriff's Office is 936-760-5800. And source information. Let's open that in a new tab. Aww. What is this? Is your child missing? What steps should you take? Take it down. Regional office in Texas. I will do that in a minute. I'm not doing that right now. Oh, okay. This is the wow. I'm on the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children. And you could do a search of a missing child poster. You know what? I'm curious. Her picture's still there. Because you can, this site you can look for any certain kids. You can type in there's some more missing kids. Sad. I don't know how I got here. I guess I was led here by somehow. I'm not sure how I was led here, but okay. So those are the kids so far. Poster results, that's Cleveland. Let's do... Let me look at this poster thing again. How did I... Oh, so you could do child... I'm going to type this in once. 43605. Nothing in there. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I can do Ohio. Abducted. No search for that way. Okay, perfect. Found somewhere. So in Ohio, right now, I searched for the missing. I did Ohio because I could go to modify, and I put abducted female in Ohio, and this is what we got. If I can get out of this. Oh God. Okay. Here's some old ones on here, some new ones maybe. There's only 4 that listed abducted. So I can't imagine what. Let's do unknown. Let's do child. You guys, there's a lot of them on this website. Oh, you can click on it and let's see. You click on their name. Oh. Now this is 1-800 The Lost, you guys. This one is to call Cleveland Police Department or the 1-800 Lost. Diamond, help bring her home. Diamond was last seen May 30th of 2023, guys. She's a female, age 16, missing from the east side of Cleveland. This is a new one, guys. I think we gotta go to this site for a little bit. Because the other Cleveland one's just not. This one seems like this would be a good site to get. You can even report sighting. That is super cool. At the top of the button there's a button that you can do report if you've seen her. So let's get this out, you guys. Let's share this. Let's find this missing girl. Again, she is 16 years old. Her name is Diamond Buchanan. Eye color is brown. Race is black. Female. Hair color is black. So she just recently went missing, you guys. Couple days. This is only June 8th. So she's been missing for a little bit. But, because she went missing from there. From East Cleveland. So there's a bunch of them you can click on. Let's say, for example, we'll go to Scarlett Manthan. I think I'm going to keep this site up for a while. Let me see if I can save this website. Let's see. Usually it'll just let me bookmark it. Maybe that'll work. Okay. Let's go. We can go back to the menu on that and go chronological cases. And then let's go to I wish there was a way to but I can add it to my home screen, which means I would be able to click on that and go straight to it, I think. Okay. Oh, I lost it. Okay, I'm gonna keep that one. Let's see. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so the Cleveland, we can close that one for now. Alright, so our next thing is, so tomorrow, let's see, tomorrow morning I'll come back with, we'll go over some more of the missing project website, because that one has a lot more on there, and what I did was basically just searched, and did those ones. There's a couple ones that I want to get to on here. Like I said, the Cleveland, Ohio, and the one from Dayton. Like, I wish I could just get all these people's posters. I wish I could get all these kids' posters and just start planting them all over the east side. I swear. Because if they are sex trafficked or human trafficked, somebody's got to recognize them, right? This one says, call Dayton Police Department or the 1-800-LOST. This Destiny was last seen on May 24th, 2023. She's a female, 17. Date of birth is December 27, 2005. From Dayton, Ohio. Brown hair. Brown color eyes. Black hair. 5'4", 124. That is Destiny. Let me exit out of here because I'm not going to be able to put the, Okay, so this case we're going to do from Toledo, Ohio. This one is 2 men, arrested. Let's just watch the article.
We want to get back to some breaking news overnight. 2 men now behind bars for leading a police chase on Toledo's south side. Officers tell us the driver refused to pull over and then led the police on a short ran, but were quickly caught and arrested. Toledo Edison crews are now inspecting the pull.
Oh, God. That is crazy. So you did all that.
Welcome into this week's
to
edition of
just
the Climate Friday newsletter. We're going to be talking about wildfire smoke.
Crazy.
And how Canadian wildfires have impacted our weather here at home. And this is a
Really?
trend that may be becoming more common due to climate change. We're going to break down some of the impacts, how this impacts us, our health, and our weather here at home. Let's break down the science and talk about wildfire smoke and its relationship to climate change and some trends that we are seeing with the data and how it affects us. So first of all, where are
True
these fires
crime
burning
against
at,
the
and how is
environment.
the smoke making its way all the way to Michigan and Ohio? It all comes down to the jet stream, which is a conveyor belt for the weather, and it brings that smoke well, several hundred miles. Looking at fires burning across the Canadian plains,
Wow.
especially in western Canada, but even towards northeastern Canada, also seeing fires that are ablaze. Now, all 10 Canadian provinces are currently drier than normal, experiencing drought conditions, and that's enabled those fires to proliferate. It is the jet stream that is carrying all of that smoke to the region, and much of the eastern United States and the Great Lakes is experiencing air quality issues due to that smoke. Over the last several days this week, air quality alerts have been issued for a good portion of Michigan, Indiana, and Ohio, and out towards the Atlantic seaboard, where some of those big metropolitan areas have seen significant impairments to air quality. For us here at home, that air quality alert is primarily for those sensitive groups, in particular the elderly, the very young, and those with asthma and other respiratory conditions. Now, that smoke is so thick and so evident that it actually is visible from outer space via satellite imagery.
Wow.
You can see here that murky brown color shows you where the wildfire smoke has drifted in, and it's very easy to differentiate that brownish haze versus cloud cover, which is more of a clean white color there on the satellite imagery. Now, one of the biggest impacts that you have likely noticed is just how the sky appears due to this wildfire smoke. Normally at sunrise and sunset, the sunshine is bright, the sky is clear, and it's a bit more easy to pick out that sunrise or sunset. Now, hazy sunrises and sunsets with a reddish, brownish tint to it, almost a copper color, that is one of the characteristic signs of wildfire smoke high up in the sky. So why does it seem like the sky turns reddish orange when that wildfire smoke is present? It all has to do with how light interacts with those particles from the wildfire smoke. Now, the sun emits light that represents all of the hues of the rainbow. However, those are different wavelengths of light and they behave differently. So even though we're getting all those colors, some of them bounce back to outer space, in particular those shorter wavelengths of light. Shorter wavelengths are associated with these colors that you see here. That includes the greens, the yellows, the violets, and the blues. Now, the longer wavelengths, the oranges,
yeah, that's
reds,
bad, ain't
those
it?
are the ones that permeate that smoke layer and are able to just pass right through the particulate matter. That is why you see those reds and oranges as opposed to the other colors. So that's the visual impact and what you've likely noticed over the last weeks. But what about some of the health impacts? Now, again, these are primarily for those who are sensitive and have respiratory conditions.
I do have
but
respiratory
itchy eyes,
conditions.
Very common. You may notice dryness, itching in your eyes, also just a general sense of fatigue due to prolonged outdoor exposure. A sore throat or a bit of a tickling in the back of your throat is also common. And
I've had that.
City that have had significant declines in
When I've been sitting outside the past couple of days, I woke up with the one morning with a kind of sore throat. Then that's strange.
air quality. So how do we measure air quality and what does it mean for you? AQI, or Air Quality Index, is the scale that we use. Now, ideally, we want that number to be as low as possible. A good air quality index is generally under 50, and the closer to 0, that means the more pure and clean the air is. Once you start to get in the ballpark of 50 to 100, that's when you'll start to smell a little bit of smoke, but overall, for most individuals, that is still okay within the moderate zone. Now, as of this recording, we currently fall in that category. However, if you're watching this on Friday, we might start to enter that triple-digit range, which can be unhealthy for some, especially those sensitive individuals and groups I mentioned earlier. Once you start to enter that ballpark in that territory of 150 and 200, that is unhealthy air quality, and of course the scale continues to go up. Some of those big East Coast cities saw hazardous air quality conditions over 300.
Oh my
and that
God.
represents a much more imminent health emergency. Now, we are not totally out of the woods just yet. In fact, Friday evening we will continue to see another plume of wildfire smoke shown by that coppery orange color, and that means for you that on Friday it's going to be a hazy sunset, and you may even notice a little bit of irritation due to those particles. So what can you do to take steps to not breathe them in, or at least mitigate the symptoms? Well, some folks have tried wearing masks, as we did during the pandemic. However, that doesn't always help, because some of those particles are just so fine and so small, and those are the ones that are actually the most hazardous. Now, pollution comes in many different sizes. This symbol represents micrometers, which is a very tiny unit of measurement. I want to compare the size of these particles from wildfire smoke to a strand of human hair. Now, just
You guys, my
one
hand is
single
so
strand of hair, that is
it's
typically
hurting
a
from
width of
holding it.
50 to 70 micrometers. However, these pollutants are way smaller than that. Some of the fine particulates from wildfire smoke are only 2.5 micrometers. In other words, less than 5% the width of a strand of hair. That gives you an idea of just how fine they are. And unfortunately,
Jeez.
those finer, smaller particles, they permeate the lungs and penetrate the lungs a little more easily. And that is why those small particles are more dangerous. Also, there's only so much masks can do when those particles get really small. The larger particles, say 10 micrometers or bigger, those ones are a little bit less hazardous. They have a tougher time getting in the lungs. Now, as I mentioned, Friday is going to be the worst of it, where that AQI
Today.
or air quality index could be unhealthy for sensitive groups.
Dang, this thing's 11 minutes long. I didn't know that. But it's interesting. I didn't know that. Okay.
Entering the triple digits. As we head towards the weekend, you'll still want to avoid prolonged exposure, especially strenuous outdoor exercise, but overall the AQI is going to gradually improve. Now, the numbers that we've seen here at home pale in comparison to some of those big East Coast cities like New York, where the air quality index warranted a health emergency over 100, and that's the level that can be dangerous for regularly healthy individuals when exposed outside for an extended period of time. Some of those symptoms, when the AQI gets off the charts like that, include the more severe symptoms like trouble breathing, chest pain, and irritated eyes. Those symptoms are going to be a little more muted and subdued here at home, as our AQI has only been generally in the ballpark of the moderate end of the spectrum. However, that heavy smoke out east certainly a big impact from those Canadian wildfires. Overall, the brunt of the impact has been in the eastern part of the United States. Those magenta colors that you see off towards the Atlantic seaboard, that shows you where the smoke has been the thickest. Across the Great Lakes, we have definitely seen impairments to air quality. And then looking off across some of the western states and the Great Plains, they have actually seen a little bit less of the wildfire smoke due to the flow off the jet stream. So when are things going to get better? Well, the AQI is still going to remain poor.
Jesus,
The air is
guys.
not going to be very good on Friday, so minimize outdoor time. Heading towards the weekend, we'll call it fair. There is still going to be some residual wildfire smoke, but overall, improvements will be had. By Monday and Tuesday, due to a change in the jet stream flow and also a little bit of rainfall, we might finally have some better air quality, and that is certainly good news for those of you who enjoy to spend a lot of time outside. So how is climate change affecting wildfires, and what are some trends that we are likely to notice in the future? Well, first and foremost, the weather is one of the factors
That's
that has
crazy.
the biggest impacts on wildfire development.
So, do you have a peak flow tube for your asthma? Be good to check if affected. That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking that's why because I had a sore throat the other day, and my eyes have been itching. You guys all have noticed my eyes been itching, and I just thought it was like the normal eye bug, but that could be it. Now see, I've had asthma since I was a kid. My mom smoked with me and my brother, and that's the only bad thing that came out of it was I got asthma. My brother didn't get his asthma till longer when his age, but I've always had asthma. I went to the doctors the other day, and they said that they made me blow into one of those peak things, and she's like, because we don't really have a diagnose you of that. I said, well, if you guys would get on my records, if you guys could request them from the last clinic that I went to, it'd be much easier for me than driving out there when I've already signed that guy's paper numerous times to have my file transferred. So now I gotta be worried about if she's gonna refill it. I'm like, all you gotta do is reach out to the lung and asthma, and they're saying that I'm from what I'm taking out of when I seen her. When I go back Thursday is my next appointment, because right now I'm at 1 week appointments. So next week when I go back on Thursday, I'm gonna ask her point blank, like, look, I need to know for insanity, or if I need to go to the hospital and have an asthma attack and have them prescribe me one, or figure out something, because I need my inhaler, and I can't just go out and buy the over-the-counter ones, because those are not good. You can buy rescue inhalers at, I think, like pharmacies, like you can get like little rescue ones, but there's different effects from them. I'm good with the albuterol. used to have, I still have it actually. I do have a breathing machine, and my husband has a breathing machine. So we both, me and my hubby both have a machine. His machine is portable and a little bit newer. The only thing is, I think we would have to buy some like hoses for it because I don't have any hoses. And my other thing didn't come with it, like, you know, my CPAP machine. They don't have the right hoses, so I would need the right hoses to go on that machine. But it was just weird how you have asthma too. Yeah, but it was just weird because, like, I told this doctor, like, look, we all, as like, when we get older, we know our bodies. We know when something is wrong, and we know most of the time what sometimes the diagnosis is. Like I told him with my hyperactive sweat problem that I have, that I was diagnosed with, I told him about that, and guess what? They were wrong because I told them it was going to get bigger. Sure as shit did it get bigger, but I took care of it like I did before. Very painful. The dermatologist told me that it's not uncommon that people get it in your older age, and I just, when I sweat, it just doesn't go good with my skin and my, you know. So this means that, so the climate could be so the climate, he is saying that it could mess with people's asthmas or people who have respiratory, which means like COPD. I always get bronchitis, you know, every summertime and winter time. I usually get a case of bronchitis, which is respiratory infection, because yes, I'm a smoker. So bronchitis usually is what I get in the summertime. Do we want to finish the video, or should we move on to the next topic for the day?
Conditions that enable these wildfires to spread, and regardless of what the cause is, whether it's something natural like a lightning strike, or it's something man-made like a cigarette butt, heat and drought allow those fires.
Oh shit! Sorry. Whoops.
Fires to spread more rapidly and provide optimal conditions for wildfires, and they also make it harder to put out. Now, sadly, this may be the new norm, and throughout the summer season, you may hear us talking regularly about wildfire smoke in the forecast and how it impacts us and our weather. Bottom line, even though climate change doesn't inherently cause wildfires, it does enable the conditions that allow them to spread quicker and also become more intense. Now, part of the reason these wildfires are proliferating has to do with the heat that was experienced across Canada, especially during the month of May. Those bright burgundy colors show you temperatures that were 7 degrees above average across not just an isolated area, but the entire country of Canada had an above average May, and not just a little bit above average, but significantly above average. You'll notice anywhere from 5 to 7 degrees above average was experienced across much of Canada, and that was also felt by a good portion of the northern United States. It was around 3 degrees above average. Now, across here at home, Ohio and Michigan actually was relatively normal in the temperature department in May. Of course, we had a historically dry May, but our temperatures were on par with what they should be. Parts of the southeastern United States, northern Mexico, did experience cooler than normal conditions in May, but the overall trend that is affiliated with climate change, it's pretty obvious looking at this map.
I've had pneumonia 3 times and then had pneumonia injection. Ooh. I got pneumonia once or twice in my life, and it was painful.
The hot conditions, and also the wind that can spread wildfire smoke around more easily. It has to do with all 3 of those combined that can cause those wildfires to be worse. And we are still very much in need of rainfall. In fact, we've gone almost 3 full weeks since we got a drop of rain. This video recorded on Thursday night was our 19th consecutive dry day. If you're watching this video on Friday, that'll be day number 20. Saturday, number 20. Stretch of weather, the second driest during the spring season that we've ever experienced.
Wow.
We're certainly very much in need of that rainfall, especially as we head towards the summer season, and wildfire smoke is going to continue to be a player in our weather forecast. Thanks for tuning into this week's edition of the Climate Friday newsletter. We'll continue to keep you updated on the evolution of these Canadian wildfires and how they impact our weather here at home. And of course, subscribe.
I just want to say, everybody that's here, thank you so much. Maria, thank you very much. I love you for being here, helping me get through this, and just being a really good friend. I really appreciate you, homie. Okay, so this is kind of sad, so we're going to pull out the trigger. Go. Be prepared.
And we begin this action news pressing forward with breaking news, a homicide in the city of Toledo. It happened this afternoon at the Hilltop Village Apartments.
Toledo police tell 13 ABC a woman was shot and killed. And 13 ABC's Alexis Means is live from the scene with the very latest details. Alexis?
Tony and Tina, we are in the 3500 block of Burn right now, and we're at Hilltop Apartment. Let me take you here to the scene. Right over here, Toledo police were called to this area just before noon, and they are investigating, as you mentioned, a homicide. Toledo police are investigating the homicide of 25-year-old Ashley Darrington. According to her family, police say that she was shot to death in her apartment, and the suspect took off. When
It
she
is a
was
positive
shot,
story.
That suspect shot her with her two babies inside that apartment. The babies are okay. Those babies are ages 2 and 3 years old. The family claims that the boyfriend pulled this is the name of this suspect yet, but according to the family, he was just released from prison. And again, they are out searching for that suspect. Again, the police department tells us that they are investigating this as a homicide. The victim is 25-year-old Ashley Darrington. We know that the mother of this victim called the police department this morning because she had not heard from her daughter, and she did ask the police department to do a wellness check. When they came over here to the apartment, that's when they found the 25-year-old mother shot to death and her 2 kids in the apartment, ages 2 and 3. Again, those young babies are okay. They have been placed with family at this time, but right now, the Toledo Police Department are looking for this suspect. They have not released the name of the suspect just yet. We are waiting for them to release that information to us, but again, they are investigating the death of this young mother as a homicide. Reporting live, Alexis Means.
This is an update. Read it to you guys. There is a positive. Okay, there is a positive out of this, so I'm going to read it. Guilty, all charges. Robert Sherman was convicted of advocating children, domestic violence, robbery, and having weapons under disability on Thursday in the connection to the murder of his girlfriend, Ashley Darrington, 24. Police say they found Darrington had been shot multiple times in her bed in February of 2022. So this was a year ago, and now this is 2023. There are 2 infant children were found inside the home of 3500 block of Hilltop in Toledo. Witnesses told investigators that Darrington had been in several arguments with a male over the past few days. Witness told detectives they saw Sherman This is why we have to speak up, people. We have got to do better. We cannot, if we do not start getting better or being better, this I'm about to see. Let me just read you this sentence. Back and forth between apartment and his vehicle. Now tell me why those witnesses, these so-called witnesses, I would love to just ask them, did you report it? Why wouldn't you report that? That's a little suspicious. Don't you think? Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. That is very suspicious. Last few days with his girlfriend, and then all days of days you see the gentleman walking with a pistol like that in daylight, open, broad daylight. Witnesses told detectives they saw Sherman carrying an AK-47 style pistol back and forth between the apartment and his vehicle. Now, you make that make sense to me, somebody. Please, somebody tell me why. Why? Sorry. Absolutely suspicious. Right, Maria? Am I the only one that... I mean, if they would have called the police, they might have saved that girl's life. Could have saved that woman's life. And now... Officers obtained security footage from the Hilltop apartment complex. The crime scene techs collected several items from inside the apartment, including a black bag, a journal, a laptop computer located on the bed, one box of 9mm bullets, and one box of 762 bullets located in the kitchen cabinet. Everyone should speak out. When Toledo police stopped him on the avenue to arrest him for allegedly killing Darrington, he was riding in a Dodge Journey. Police got a search warrant for the vehicle and found multiple shell casings in the car. They were found in multiple bullets casings from the machine gun and the 9mm Luger. Sherman is scheduled to be sentenced on June 16th. You're telling me this guy didn't look suspicious? People, you're telling me this didn't look suspicious? Him? He looks kind of scary. Look at this dude. Come on, Toledo people. We've got to do better, residents of the city of Toledo. We've got to start speaking out. If you see something, say something. Last night, I seen that little girl fall. I went running after her, even though I know that she's the one that went home and told her parents a whole bunch of stuff that didn't happen. And that she had did wrong. And that she was throwing rocks at our house because we caught her trying to do some grimy shit. And then when my husband said, hey, stop it, I got you on camera, you lied about it. Then you cussed me out, and I had just came out to see why my husband was yelling at you. So I let her keep yelling then. And then she falls yesterday, and I go running to help her. And then before that happened, before she fell yesterday, I had to say, give me back the candy that you stole. I know you got it. It's not your cell phone. Don't try to pull that game. I'm just really upset because this girl was beautiful. Gorgeous woman. Thank you for 13 ABC. Now, I don't know if 13 ABC, if he's going to be going to, because obviously his court date, he already had court, he's already guilty of the charges. So, I wonder if they're going to do like an update of how long he got, because his sentencing is June 16th. So, editor's note attached a video from the report in 2022. Where? Editor's... What? Editor's note. Okay, that's weird. Toledo resident body recovered after at Milan Beach. Huh? Toledo resident's body recovered after drowning at... Oh no. Here's one more for the road, you guys. This one is... Well, hopefully... Yes, thank you, Maria. Everyone should speak out, see something, say something. Totally 100% agree. If you see something, say something.
Tonight investigating the drowning of a Toledo resident. Happened at Milan Beach here. Officials say they received a call just after 6 o'clock this evening that a 23-year-old had disappeared under the water. 2 hours later, MCO's dive team recovered their body. Almost a year ago to this date, a Toledo man drowned there at the same pond.
Well, if that's at the same pond and somebody is drowning, I would just close that pond off. Pond. I would just close that pond and get rid of it. Or not get rid of it, but like close it down or try to, like, I don't know, get some of the water evacuated. I mean, if 2 people died in the same... That pond's got to be scary. Whew. That's crazy. But this guy, so June 16th, I'm going to look and see if, I'm going to leave myself a note. Let's see. June 16th. June 16th is sentencing of the murderer, Sherman. Robert. Okay. That note is in there. So, let's see here. Let's go to where I just had something. I thought I just had something posted up here. So remember, we got to definitely keep an eye out for... Now again, this girl is in, this is Dayton, Ohio. That's this girl. She's, I do believe, 17 now. She's age 17 now. Out of Dayton, Ohio. I honestly think some of these missing kids are just being abducted and having to do like the worst things in life. No, I can't imagine. So, I do want to find out how long he's going to get. Like, I can't imagine him not getting, life in prison? Like, do we really think he is going to be able to get out of prison? What do you think, Maria? You think we should make him... What do you think he's going to get? I think he should get life in prison, obviously, without parole. You put your children in risk. You killed the mother of your children. You shot her numerous times while she was in bed. I just don't understand where, and then I think what he said, he pled guilty. But that's not good enough. Like, you should suffer, dude. Yay, it's saved. Both of the new ones are saved. I got the Charlie Project, that Fox 8. We could probably take her off, but maybe, like I said, maybe we can find Taina. She's another one. Amanda Berry is working with her. In the UK, our life sentences are ridiculous. At least life means life in America. Yeah, it is. it should be when it's life, it should be no possible parole. You just ship them right off to prison, and you do not make them pass go. You no. This little guy is just shit. So good. We do have Amanda Berry is working with trying to find Taina. I'm doing a live. So if they find her, that'd be awesome. I do believe she's missing out of Cleveland. And Amanda Berry is the one who was held for a decade. There's been a Lifetime movie on it, and then there was also the documentary on it as well. It just says, though, just say, I wonder if Amanda Berry is registered now to help find the missing, or I wonder if I'm looking for, let's see here. Oh crap. So what do you think, Maria? I can search up Amanda Berry. Yeah, I was just wondering if she has her own organization, or if she's like if she's an advocate, like what domestic violence advocates do, because she is helping to find her. So I'm wondering if she just has, like, I don't think she's. Oh crap! Where'd it go? When I got rid of it now, I do believe. Shoot, I got rid of it. So I just think that, let's see. I'm pretty sure. Wow. Some of the girls. Oops. The missing. She's got a picture of her. The missing. Missing with Amanda Berry, National Floor Source. 3-year anniversary with Fox. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Okay, so there's our answer, guys. So, Amanda Berry. Oh, that's awesome. It's her three-year anniversary. This was February 7th of 2020. Amanda Berry. So, she works with Fox and poor girl. would have looked at her and been like, whoa. First instinct, but then knowing the story that, Amanda Berry, how she escaped and and to just know, I'm so glad. See, that's a good positive to that, Amanda Berry is working with Fox to find the missing, so that is very, very good. I'm so excited. And then tomorrow we're going to go over some more missing. We're going to go off of the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children. I have some kids that are pulled up right now that are missing. Some are from Dayton, some are from Cleveland, some are from all over. Some are young. Some don't have photos. Oh, here's some from Virginia. If I could get Dolly to do that Virginia one. This one right here. Dinah. Thank you, Maria, honey. Yes, make sure you guys please check out my Amazon wish list. Please help me get to be better and be able to share my screen with you folks, so that way I don't have to hold this heavy tablet. I can keep a tablet for comments and reading stuff, and then have my computer to do the StreamYard from, and then maybe it'll have a cool background other than on my phone we just have like little line bars and that's it, and subscriber count, and maybe it'll just look better on a computer. And then don't forget to just share and just show me some love, and just we're doing this together. We have 4,603 in this modified search that I did on the national project, and then we can actually close that one out. Here we are. Did you guys know that humans discharge approximately 80% of the world's wastewater back into an environment? Largely untreated, polluted rivers, lakes, and seas. Our health is at risk by the pervasive problem of water pollution. Each year, unsafe water kills more than the other forms of violence combined. Thank you for sharing my Cash App. Thank you. This is rough doing all this stuff, and I take a lot of time out of my day to make sure I try to bring you guys something. So just giving me a little bit of a blessing just makes my day even better. So if you don't mind, and if you don't have it, don't. Just like and share and subscribe is, way better than having, a couple bucks. Or, yes, it would be grateful. I'd appreciative it. But I don't want to force nobody. Just like with the Amazon wish list, I am trying. So, but I wanted to go back to that statement, because that's a big statement right there. For that to come up as our pollution and water is killing us worse than true crime. Yes, sewage go into our waters. Yeah, I didn't think our sewage, I thought because Port Clinton has a water thing, and I can't remember the company, but I remember doing a PowerPoint, and I remember going to this chemical plant, this filter thing, where the water would go back into Lake Erie, but like the sewage thing, but then they, because we got to do this thing for school, it was for science or whatnot, whatever it was, so we got to go, and it was a group of us, and we had to do some kind of presentation on one of the things. And it aired on TV, I do believe. So we go, and it's been a long, long time ago, but they always talked about, yes, the sewage goes back into the water, but it's cleaned, it's filtered, it's got the right chemicals, and then today, here it is, 2023. I mean, I was in high school when I remember doing that presentation, and it's just horrible if that's just, I can't imagine. This vape too. The other day, the person messed up and sold me the wrong nicotine level. It's 1.8, and I'm used to 5% nicotine. But I just can't believe the planet is dying. Oh, thanks, I forgot. Love you. Good morning. I gotta go to work at 2. Never mind, I'll tell you when I come downstairs. I don't want to go to the gas station. I'd rather quit that place and just stay home and, oh God, my back. Sit home and just, I don't know, work on my house or work in my yard or do something productive to keep my mind off of stuff. I hate working at that gas station. I just got people there I got that bad vibe about that one lady now with that GoFundMe thing, and then I've heard that the funeral is paid for. I don't even know how they can even talk about a funeral yet when there's no autopsy back yet. They're waiting on the autopsy to come back. Well, we all know she neglected a little boy, and he had cerebral palsy, and the neighbors, I think anybody that does not report the crime, and then when you come to find out, I don't know, I just think there should be, it takes a community to raise a bunch of kids. Not just the parents, I think. It just irks me. And I just cannot believe that this website says that. The statement says, I'm going to let it sink in one more time, I got to, because it's a crazy statement. Our health is at risk. Our health is at risk by the pervasive problem of water pollution. Each year, unsafe water kills more than all other forms of violence combined. This article about the most polluted lakes in the United States demonstrates that pollution is not solely a problem in developing the third world countries. Below, we will explore the 10 most polluted lakes, which we've already done that, but they can't keep up with the waste, yeah. Because I remember going and doing that study, and they always just said, don't worry, the water is always purified, it's re-cleaned out, it's safe for us. That's why I don't drink tap water, guys. And people down in Georgia shouldn't be drinking it either because they come out mean and nasty. I mean, people that I know from Georgia haven't been too nice. And they haven't done anything to me, but I've watched them be bullies. The ball. That's sad. Georgia's even on here too. The lake is pretty bad out there. Oops, sorry. I'm talking about mouthful. I'm curious. It says, what's the largest man-made lake in Ohio? updated May 31st of 2023. Ooh. That is pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to save this for tomorrow, along with, we're going to look at least, I want to look into the Virginia missing girl. So tomorrow we're going to do, in the morning, I will see you guys probably around 10. But we were going to look over a missing child. She is 17, so I should say Miss Teenager. Missing, oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my god, this is probably the Amber Alert that I had seen the other day. Never mind, we're going to cover this real quick because it needs to. This is missing since today is, what is the day? Today is the 9th, so she's been missing since yesterday. Missing since June 8th, 2023. Missing from Virginia Beach, VA. So it means Virginia Beach, VA. Sex is a female. Race is black. Hair color is red. Beautiful hair color. She is 5. Hi, Sonny. Hi, come on, hurry. I'm live. Come on.
Come on, hurry up. You went to the bathroom.
The little shithead. Okay, so Cherie was last seen wearing a black NASA jacket with blue and pink sleeves, blue jean pants, white Crocs, and a black backpack, and her hair is styled in red braids. And this is in Virginia. We need no, we ain't getting this from Cyrus, Ohio. We need Dolly. He's in Virginia, ain't he? Or Miss Tattoo Angel, Rebel. Maybe Rebel can do a show. Show her she was missing since yesterday, guys. This is a recent kid. This is her name. Miss Dumpin, if you see this. We're supposed to call the Virginia Beach Police Department, 757-385-5000. Dude, I even light my cigarette. I'm so... she's 17 years old. Maybe she'll come back home. You know, it's just been a day. But 24 hours is the most critical. Look at me trying to use all big words and stuff. Hampton, VA. Walbridge, Virginia. This one is Leah DeVolas, missing since June 8th of 2023. Missing since yesterday, guys. June 8th, 2023. Missing from Woodbridge, VA. Age 15 years old. Female, white Hispanic, blonde hair, brown eyes, 5'3", 140. Leah was last seen wearing a white short-sleeve crop top and dark gray leggings. She has long curly hair that is dyed blonde and piercings in both nostrils. I must have put it on to where the filter is just from yesterday or something, because these are all kids that are from yesterday. June 8th. This one is Chesterfield, Virginia. Barbara. Barbara was last seen wearing eyeglasses, a black hoodie, gray shorts, and blue Crocs. This is Chesterfield, guys. VA. Now, I'm pretty sure Rebel or Miss Angel is somewhere out that way. So maybe we can, you know what I'm going to do? Don't start with me, thingy. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it like this. Oh, you fricker. Okay, there's that one. I'm gonna share see if I can't get. Wow, there's so many of them from all over. I'm gonna put these on my. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to do that, babes. I'm going to send some videos on what goes on in the sea. Okay, those could be our stories that's other than true crime. You know, because we can't always do true crime because it'll mess with my mental health, your guys' mental health. I don't want to do that to nobody. But I screenshotted these so that way I can put them on my community tablet, and maybe I can also share these to Dolly's Facebook group, because I am in Dolly's Facebook group. I don't think he'll care because these are, I think, kids closer to him and Rebel and them. So there's so many more that are just been missing from today. I don't think we would have enough time to go through. Too many of them. Richmond, VA, they don't have a Chesapeake, but there's no picture on that one. This one's June 7th, June 6th. Chesterfield, VA. Jennifer Medina. Let's do another one. This one's Chesterfield, VA. I think he's more like Chesapeake. I don't know, but I'm going to share these on my community tab. I'm gonna do that before I leave to go to this gas station, and I have to go pee because I don't use their restrooms. His restroom. I will. Maria, if you message me, I'll try to message you back. You guys can email me now too, as well, really quick. Maria G. I'm not sure if you got it, but here is. I did post it on my community tab. But now you guys can email me cases. You guys can email me if any suggestions. You can email me, say if you sent me something or you bought me something. You can email me about that. It is. I'm gonna try to click on my thing here. No, that's not what I wanted to do. No, I'm not upgrading yet. Want me to upgrade Yahoo settings? Maybe Okay, so it's going to be a lowercase j. It looks like it's going to be... I wish I could copy this. Okay, hold on, guys. It's Jacqueline. Okay, so it's Jacqueline, JACQUELYN. It's going to be underscore WHITING at yahoo.com. You guys can email me there. Let me see if I can copy. We're going to go to really quick. We're going to do this really quick. I'm going to turn me down. And I'm going to put this in here. Jacqueline Whiting 85. That's my email, guys, so you guys can email me. I would greatly appreciate it. Any great posted on Dolly's, I'm sure he won't mind. Yes, I'm sure he won't mind. I'm going to. I don't think he's going to care because some of these are, I think, are from where he's around. Or maybe PJ can even share them too. Hopefully. But I love you guys. Thank you, Maria, for being here. You're my true homie. You're my homie. You are my little truth seeker. And with you, we're going to go pretty far. I love you, and thank you for the computer mouse. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get it. My computer, that's my goal. But I hope you had a good show with me today. God, we did a lot today. So tomorrow we have a lot. I want to go over those things too. I want to go over some more of the missing kids. And I think tomorrow, if we don't do missing kids, we are going to do... Whoops. We're going to do the... I have a thing to do for tomorrow for us to get our mind. I'm gonna try to share those before I leave for work. But what I'm gonna try to do is tomorrow we're gonna go live, and we're going to talk about what's the largest man-made lake in Ohio. And this is what it looks like. This is gonna be like a little preview of what we got stored. So. And we'll find some more missing kids and do all that. I loved it. Thank you. Onward and upwards. Yes. Yes, it is, my friend from the UK, from another across the pond. Alright, honey. Thank you for being here. I'm going to go pee because I got to pee. I'm going to ask my daughters to design some thumbnails. Cool. Yes. That would be awesome. And even Maggie, I know we probably annoy her. And she's in Spain right now, so, but she does good ones. I'm sure your daughter could come up with some good ones. You did some good ones, too. I don't know, maybe we can ask and see if that one would be okay with the boy. Just because I don't know how YouTube's gonna do. That's what I think I'm worried about. If he didn't have, maybe, like, I don't know, maybe I can edit that one and put, like, a flower on it. We'll figure it out. They all came out great. I love them. You're great. Maggie's great. And I will see you all. I'll see you tomorrow morning.